Happy Nurses Week. Now I know we find ourselves in very different circumstances than normal Nurses Week, but our appreciation out in the community for you and all of your hard work could not be any higher. So this is just a small thank you to give a little self-care to you as you are working so hard for us. My name is Anna Clausen-Williams and I am a strength and movement coach. I help people use movement and exercise to connect and care for themselves. So I hope that's what this 20-minute video is for you. It's just a little time to tap in and to care for your amazing self. So let's get started. We're going to start down on our backs in a warm-up. So we're going to get started lying on our backs. And we're going to start with just some simple breathing. So finding a comfortable position, knees are bent. I like to place one hand on my belly, one hand on my chest, so I can feel that breath. And you're going to start to slow your inhales and exhales. Just noticing where in your body you feel your breath. For the past couple of weeks and months, I've noticed a lot of us have been holding our breaths, holding a lot of tension. So this is a way to just tap back in. Deepening into the belly. Taking 5 more rounds of breath here. Slow and steady. Now I know sometimes it's hard to care for ourselves. Sometimes I struggle to believe that I am worthy of self-care just for the sake of self-care, simply because I am a human being in the world, but I really truly believe that. But if that's hard to access for you, that sentiment is hard to access right now, then I like to think about how hard it is to pour from an empty cup. Unless we truly fill up and nourish ourselves, we cannot show up for others in our greatest capacity. So really taking these next 20 minutes just for you to fill up your cup and to care for your lovely body. Taking one more round of breath together. Big inhale. Open mouth exhale. And then rolling to your side. So your hands are going to be stacked, your head can come down to the ground, and you're going to circle sweep that arm up and around and open that chest. And then you're going to circle sweep it back and around. Oops, hitting those plants. You're going to reach, circle sweep up and around. So we're just opening up that chest. I know y'all work so hard and you're bending over patients all day long, so oftentimes our shoulders can kind of get rounded. So we're just going to try and open that up. Take 2 more on this side. So we're reaching forward, circling up and around. And one more time. Reaching up and open. I like to connect a breath, so when I'm in that open position, I like to exhale and twist my spine a little bit deeper. And then switch sides. You can just roll to the other side. Coming down. Circle sweeping up and around. Ooh, a little back crack there. Breathing into that chest. See if when you're rotating, you can keep your hips stacked and your knees pressed together. So this twist really comes from that upper spine. If you have the space when you twist, that top hand that's circling around can reach all the way straight. Let's do 2 more on this side. And just taking this time again for yourself to connect to your body. I've also noticed I've kind of been living like a head detached from my body, just floating. And so this is a time to kind of reattach my head and my body, to come back into embodiment, to just check in with myself to see what's going on here. And back. And then we're gonna move into some cat-cow. So on all fours. Your knees are right underneath your hips, shoulders over your wrists. You're gonna drop your belly, pull your shoulders back and down, chest pulls through, looking up. And then exhale, pressing around. 3 more like this. Belly drop, shoulders pull back and down, tailbone lifts. Exhale, press. 2 more, inhale, open. Just really flexing at the spine. And 1 more, inhale. And exhale. And then take your left leg forward. Your right knee is going to be down. So if anything that I offer you today, warm up or through the workout, doesn't work for your body or there's something else that it's calling for, I really encourage you to take that. Listen to your body wisdom. I trust that you know your body best. This is all just suggestions to hopefully help you feel better at the end of these 20 minutes. But if there's something else that's calling to you, do it. So tuck your pelvis under by squeezing that glute. If you have access to reaching your hands behind your back and interlacing at the fingers, great. You can also grab a wrist or a towel. We're just gonna open that chest as we drop our hips forward. Dropping those shoulders back and down. Goal here is to open the chest and stretch the front of the thighs. So whatever it takes to achieve that, it's gonna look very different for each person. That's all good. Take 1 more breath here. And then switch. Right leg comes forward. Interlace those fingers. Maybe take the opposite interlace if you're doing this than you normally do. Kind of feels like you're holding hands with a stranger. Dropping your knuckles down, lifting your chest. Taking a breath. Good, and then coming out of that, we're gonna move to a plank walkout. So bend your knees, you're gonna walk yourself out into a plank position. You can always drop to your knees here, belly button pulls to spine, pelvic floor lifts as you hold here to engage your core. And then you're gonna walk your feet up to your hands, roll yourself up, and then you're gonna switch. If you've got a nice long hallway, this is a good one to do that in the hallway. So we're warming up shoulders, core, stretching out those hammies. Y'all are on your feet quite a bit, so those hamstrings, those calves can get a little bit tight. So this is a really nice one to decompress the spine as well. Walk it out. Feet walk up. And we got 1 more. Walking out to plank. Hold. Feet walk up. And roll yourself up. So last we're going to move to a squat to stand. So find your feet hip width distance apart and then heel toe. 1 heel, 1 toe for each foot. Your toes are going to face slightly out and your knees are going to track outward with your toes. You're going to squat down with a squat that feels smart for your body today. You're going to forward fold. Come back to that squat. Reach your arms up and then stand yourself up by squeezing your glutes. So you're going to squat down, forward fold, squat, reach, stand it up. We'll do 3 more like that. Squat, fold, release, squat it, stand it. Nice. 2 more. Starting to feel those muscles warm up and wake up. Reach, drive. Nice. 1 more. Forward fold, squat, reach, stand. Fabulous. So we're gonna get into this workout. So the way it's gonna work is it's a circuit style workout. So we're gonna do 3 moves. Each move we'll do for 30 seconds. with a 20-second transition. We'll roll through that 3 times. As always, I'll offer some modifications. And again, if something doesn't feel good in your body, change it, switch it up, do what works for you. We'll do one more circuit after that, exact same style. The whole workout will last for about 15 minutes, then you'll be on your way. So let's get started. So I did create a custom Spotify playlist just for you. You can find that in the link below. So feel free to turn that on and jam out as you are moving. We're gonna get started. Our first move is a glute bridge. Let me show you what that looks like. So laying on your back, hands are gonna be down by your hips, chest is open. I'm tucking my pelvis under, so I'm stretching out my back. My ribs sink heavy down to the ground. And then I'm gonna push through my heels so much that my hips lift off the ground. I'm still tucking under, so I'm not overarching in that back. And then you just release the squeeze of that glute to lower yourself down. That's your first move. Let's get started. 30 seconds. Pushing through your heels, lifting and lowering. Sometimes I like to put my hands on my hip bones here so I can see if my hips are raising equally. Exhale, lift and lower. So working that back side of the body when we're walking around, running around. Sometimes we can really work that front side of body, so we're just gonna give a little bit of balance. 3, 2, 1, rest. Great work. Next, we're moving to a leg drop. So untuck that pelvis, bring your knees right over your hips. Hands are gonna be down by your hips. You're gonna exhale, keep your core super strong, and drop a heel. That's our heel drop. You ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. 30 seconds here. So I'm keeping my pelvis neutral. My ribs knit heavy down to the ground. I'm lifting my pelvic floor and pulling my belly button towards my spine as I drop my heel. We got just 10 more seconds, you got this. Good, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fabulous, flip yourself over. Next is superhumans, because that's what y'all are. You're gonna come down to your belly, hands are gonna be by your shoulders, chin is tucked. Squeeze your legs together. You're gonna lift just your head, neck, and shoulders. Shoulders pull away from ears, and then lower back down. That is your superhuman. Ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Lift, and then lower it back down. Really squeezing glutes, and then lower it to the ground. Shoulders pull away from ears. My chin stays tucked, so I'm not looking up like this. Keep a nice neutral neck. Feeling that backside of body warm up, fire up, almost there. And rest, fabulous. So we're gonna go back to those glute bridges. If you want to, you can try a marching glute bridge for a little bit more activation, or you can stay with that regular 2-footed glute bridge. Ready? 3, 2, 1, second set. Remember, if you're staying in this, I want you to tuck your pelvis under to keep the work in the glutes and the hamstrings and out of that low back. Lifting and lowering, bringing strength to that body. Driving through your heels, nice and strong. Great work, 10 seconds. Almost there, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, nice. Good, 20 seconds break. We're gonna go back to that heel drop. So to make it more challenging, you kick your legs straight out. To make it slightly less challenging, you decrease that range of motion, just make it a little smaller. Just make a choice that works for your body today. There's no right or wrong answer. Ready? 3, 2, 1, here we go. Making sure that whatever variation you choose, you can still breathe in it. So if we can't connect to our breath, we know that we're using compensatory actions or just different muscle groups than we necessarily intend to get the effect. So keep that breath. You got 7 seconds. Great work. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes. Flip yourself over back to those superhumans. Bringing yourself down to the ground. Now if you want a little bit more, you're gonna reach your hands a little bit farther out in front of you. I'm gonna stay with this variation. Tuck your chin, squeeze your legs together, squeeze your glutes, and rise yourself up. Lift and lower. Moving slow, steady with intention. Feeling your shoulder blades squeeze back and down as you lift and lower. Yes, team, almost there. Rising yourself up nice and strong as you do every single day. Good, rest it. Awesome work, we got just one more set. Whew, I'm already winded. Lay yourself back down. Hands down by your hips. We'll start in 4, in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Squeeze and lower. Really squeezing glutes together. Think about your knees even driving forward as you lift and lower. Remember, tucking pelvis, keeping that work in the glutes and the hamstrings. Letting those ribs be heavy. We are almost there. You've got 10 more seconds. Go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest it. Awesome. Back to those leg drops. One more set. So find that neutral pelvis. Rock it a little forward, backwards. It's nice and parallel. You're going to knit those ribs heavy. And then bring those legs up. All right, last set of core. 3, 2, 1, here we go. We're thinking about everything wrapping down and in and up from that pelvic floor as you drop that leg. Everything super strong and stable. Building that support from the inside out, knowing that your support comes from that super strong body of yours. Filling that cup. 3, 2, 1, rest it. Awesome. 30 more seconds of work before our break. Flip yourself over. Last set of those superhumans. We got 10 seconds before we start. Set yourself up, forehead down, hands by your shoulders, zipper those legs. Here we go. Lift and lower. Even here, we're thinking about our core as we lift up as well. Pelvic floor again lifts. Belly button just pulls into spine as you lift yourself up. You don't need to fly super high here. Fly with integrity. Fly at your pace. Almost there. Keep it going. Nice, and rest. Woo. Take a little breather, grab some water. We're gonna stick with that exact same format, switch up the moves. We got one more round just like that. All right, so that second round circuit is coming at you. We're gonna start with a squat. So you can do a bodyweight squat, it's a great option. But during this time, I've been teaching classes online and I've seen people come up with amazingly creative things to squat, including babies, wine bottles. I've got some dish detergent. So if you'd like to weight it up, grab something around you and you can squat it. Our second move is going to be a side plank. I'll show you lots of different variations that we can use for that side plank to fit your exact level. All right, you ready to go? I'm going to grab my dish detergent. We'll start in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 30 seconds of squats here. Sitting low, really squeezing your glutes as you stand. That same great core work and glute work that we did in that first round, we're gonna take it here. Pelvic floor lifts, belly button pulls to spine as we stand with that exhale. Almost there, 6 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, awesome work. Bring it down, side plank. So lots of options, bottoming down, your legs can be staggered or they can be stacked. So choose a variation that works for you. We'll start in 4, 3, 2, 1. Push yourself up. 30 seconds here. So I'm really pushing up from that bottom knee, that bottom shin, or if we're in a legs extended variation, pushing through that bottom hip, squeezing that side body while letting my ribs knit down and in. Almost there, 10 seconds. Nice work, nice work, nice work. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great, switch. 20 seconds rest. So choose the same variation that you chose on the other side to even yourself out. Coming down. All right, we're starting in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, press yourself up. 30 seconds on the clock. So see if you can get your shoulders to stack, ribs to knit, push through that bottom hip, brace that core, lift the pelvic floor and squeeze. It's a lot of things to think about at the same time. But y'all are nurses. You juggle so much at the same time. It is astonishing to me. You got this side plank. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower and rest. Great work. All right, y'all. We're going back to that squat. Here we go. 10 seconds. So you do not have to stick with the same variation that you did in the previous round. Choose one that works for you. Maybe push a little bit, maybe dial it back. You know what to do. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Second set. If you want a little more cardio, you could even make these jump squats, if that feels okay, on those knees. Halfway there, 15 seconds. Down and up. Letting those shoulders be easy. We carry so much tension in our neck and shoulders. Let those suckers go. 3, 2, 1. Fabulous. Back to that side plank. So again, legs can be extended, bottom knee can be bent, legs can be stacked. So many options. All right, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press yourself up. And then check. Am I stacked? I'm kind of twisted forward. Open that shoulder up. Push through that bottom hip. And reach that arm up. Super proud, strong chest. Driving through that bottom hip. Pelvic floor lifts up. Belly button pulls in. Almost there. Stay with me. 7, 6. I got you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Switch. 30 more seconds. Whew. Side plank gets you winded. 10 seconds. Bring yourself down, set yourself up. Hair's doing all the things. Press it up. And go. 30 seconds right here. Pushing through that bottom hip. Shining that chest open, nice and proud. Taking this time to connect to your glorious body. Glorious body. 15 seconds, stay with it. Ooh, and even though this is through a screen, know that I am with you. Know that your whole community is with you, supporting you. 3, 2, 1, rest. Amazing. And just like that, we got one more set. You ready? Let's do it. Grab your weight. Okay. Take your feet just outside those hips, turn your toes out. Start nice and strong and proud. Last round. 3, 2, 1, go. Sitting nice and low, squeezing nice and tall, at your own pace. This is your time. This gets to look however you want it to look. Nice work, team. 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes! Great work. Down to that side plank. Coming down. All right, team, this is your last set here. Take a variation that works for you. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Press yourself up. Last 30 seconds. Pushing through that elbow. Pushing through that bottom hip. Reaching that arm. Nice and strong. 15 seconds. Halfway through. You got this. Woo! 10 seconds. We're in it together. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop rest. Woo! And just like that, 30 seconds left. Stretch yourself. Let's finish strong. Starting in 10, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press it up. Open that chest. Pushing nice and tall. Reach that arm up. And breathe. 20 seconds. Stay with it. Taking care of that body. Connecting in with yourself. Taking just a minute to work on that strength. Get back to yourself. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower rest. Amazing, amazing, amazing job. I hope this workout filled your cup. Thank you so much for being here with me. My name is Anna Clausen-Williams. You can find me on my website, annaclausenwellness.com, or you can shoot me an email if you have any questions. hello@annaclausenwellness.com. On my website, I also have a 6-week free strength and conditioning workout with all sorts of videos and stuff. So if you like this type of workout and you want to do more at home, that's where you can find it. Thank you so much for your work. Thank you for being who you are. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Nurses Week. Take good care.